like estaba yo rezando, you know, it's just like it's just been so tough. I was just like asking God, you know, like just help me.
Every time we step onto the scene, girl, it's a movie. All these cameras flashing, girl, they love us like we Lucy. Can we catch a vibe underwater like jacuzzis? Cause I wanna put you in some newly, truly. I just wanna give you everything. The way you put it on me, girl, I'm talking wedding rings. I wanna upgrade, you know, settle in. Let me try to put you on to better things. A better you makes a better me.
What's up, jammers? Welcome back to another video, you guys. Little Mila's a little bit sick.
But we're gonna make a surprise for Mama when she comes back.
¿Qué traes, Daddy? Are you excited to be on camera?
Surprise.
Are you excited to be on camera, Lily?
He's ready for the surprise to it. He just has to hang up.
As you guys know, obviously, you know, Anita's mom has, you know, been going through a lot lately. And since Anita has been taking care of her, you know, today I decided to take 2 days off, you know, just to kind of give her a little break, you know, from the kids, so that she can still, you know, obviously go and help her mom a little bit, but she doesn't have to worry about, like, you know, he just got headbutted by his sister, just so that she doesn't have to worry about, you know, running around with the kids or stuff like that. So right now she left with her mom to go and get some medication, I believe. Oh no, she was gonna get her medical records. So she left, what, like 30 minutes ago, Mila?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So Mila had the amazing idea of getting her, surprising her when she comes back home, right, Mila?
Yeah.
What did you have in mind?
So basically we have her make her a little table.
Uh-huh.
And then a little red flowers, putting balloons around the table.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe roses on the table, and then we'll put some red plates that we can buy and a little food.
Mm-hmm. So
Some
some
little
decorations.
Candy. Yeah, decorations and some little candy on the side.
¿Qué traes tú, Daddy? ¿Qué traes tú, pa?
And then I want
Okay, tú también.
I'm sending it to Mama, and then we'll have Aiden hug a little teddy bear.
Okay. A ver, what's your plan, Aiden? What do you have in mind? Huh? Tell him, Daddy. What should we buy for Mama? What should we buy for Mama, baby? You were talking right now so much when your sister was talking. Now you're not saying nothing. Alright, guys, so what I'm thinking is I am going to order her an arrangement. I'm going to try and see if I can schedule it so that it's either going to happen right now, early in the morning, or at nighttime when she comes back home. Yeah, alright, jammers, we'll see you back in a little bit.
Bye.
Alright, guys, so I just got to Fashion Valley Mall, which is a mall here in San Diego. Long story short, obviously you guys saw that Mila wanted to surprise Mom and just kind of do something really nice for her. But throughout the day, Anita and I kind of got into it. It wasn't bad at all. Like, honestly, it wasn't even bad. But at the same time, I feel like her being triggered was because of everything that's going on right now with her mom. Like, obviously there's, you know, she's super worried about her. She's with her, you know, every single day. And, you know, obviously we don't really talk about it. We don't really put it on social media and stuff like that. But, you know, her mom has been in and out of the hospital a couple times already. And, you know, whenever we feel that things are moving in the right direction, then something else happens. And it's just kind of like, you know, an emotional roller coaster, you know, especially for her being her mom. So I wanted to come today and, you know, just get her something nice, just kind of like, you know, maybe get her mind off of it. Obviously, I know that, you know, no gift or no, you know, material thing is ever going to be able to kind of, you know, replace that feeling that she has. But at the same time, I just want to do something nice for her. You know, she's an amazing mother, you know, she's my best friend. I just want to give her something, you know, to just kind of distract her and kind of, you know, motivate her a little bit to kind of keep going and you know that things are going to be okay. So I came here to the mall. I'm going to pick up something really nice for her. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but you know, we're at a point in our life where, you know, materialistic things really don't matter per se. I feel like I don't want to say we outgrew that, because I mean, obviously, you know, we've been very smart with our money and, you know, our investments that we have made, you know, compared to what we were doing about, you know, 2 years ago, learning from those lessons and those experiences that I believe I've shared with you guys already on on some of our videos. So today I kind of wanted, you know, we've been very smart when it comes to just like saving and investment and stuff like that. And we always think to ourselves, you know, not just because you have it doesn't mean that you should spend it, especially when you know, funds can be allocated to things that are smarter, that things that are more meaningful than materialistic items, you know, such as like trips and stuff like that. But you know, today was just one of those moments where I just kind of feel like, you know, really help. I know for Anita, like, she could care less, you know, where I buy it from, as long as it's a gift. You know, she's not materialistic. You know, she doesn't really care for things. She's never like, you know, telling me like, oh, I want this bag, or I want these shoes, or I want that. Like, she doesn't really care for it. She's very simple, and that's one of the things that I love her. And at the same time, it's one of the reasons why I feel like she deserves much more than she expects for herself. And me being me, I'm always trying to give my family and her the best that I can. So today is gonna be one of those days, you know, where I kind of splurge a little bit for her. Hopefully it's something that she really likes. It's something different. Obviously I'll bring you guys along for the ride so you guys can kind of see what it is and see her reaction. I am also gonna be stopping by Target and pick up a card for her so that I can write something nice. And then obviously I am going to be recording her reaction so that you guys can, you know, experience that with us. But if you guys can just in the comments just show her some love, show her some support, or how much you guys love her, you know, tell her that you have her mom in your prayers, you know, just things to kind of motivate her. Obviously she's the queen, you guys already know that, and she's typically always motivated, but obviously, you know, because of the situation, it's a little bit hard for her. Let's go and find something for her. I don't know specifically yet what I want. I have two options that I was searching online before I got here. I'm leaning more towards one, but we'll see right now what happens, and I'll bring you guys along for the ride. Love you guys. All right, well, that was a fail. Online it says that Fashion Valley closes at 8. It's 7 right now, but anyway, so I'll probably have to come back again tomorrow, but it's okay, you know, it gives me more time to actually really find what it is that I'm looking for her. It's in between two things, so today I'll do more research and then from there, so I will see you guys tomorrow. What's up, jammers? Welcome back to day number 2. I am back at the mall. I just got out of the gym, so I'm all sweaty, but since the gym is fairly close by to Fashion Valley Mall, might as well just come right now. But anyways, so yesterday, the little quote-unquote argument that we had, it wasn't a big deal. I didn't talk to her at all yesterday, just to kind of make it a little bit more dramatic so that when she does receive the gift, then it's a little bit more impactful, I guess. It was so hard because, again, it was the littlest thing, you know what I mean? And it wasn't even worth it, but trying to make this little surprise work. So right now I just came back to Louis Vuitton. I did search up a bag that I wanted online, but they did not have it online, so I'm gonna see if there is any other option in here that I'd be able to use. We'll see. I'm about to go in right now and see what options they have. I'm excited and I'm nervous. A little bit of everything. All right, guys, so I don't know why they make it so difficult for me to do this. I'm already like nervous enough, you know, to do this whole gift surprise thing. But anyway, so I went in there and apparently they have a waiting list. They have a wait time. So the wait time is from 75 to 90 minutes. Like, oh my God. I guess I'm gonna have to wait here in the car. Since I came back, I'm position number 32. I guess I'll just have to wait. And yeah, I'll see you guys right now when it's my turn. What's up, guys? I mean, I was gonna go to the store and get her a card so that I can write something in it, but I picked it up right here. They gave me a Louis Vuitton letter. All right, guys, we got the bag. I'm nervous, but I'm excited for her. Obviously, like I said, you know, there's nothing that can replace somebody's health, nothing in this world. But at the same time, just want to encourage her and, you know, motivate her to keep fighting. You know, I'm pretty confident that her mom's gonna come out strong from all of this. I'll do my part as her husband and try to encourage her as much as I can. Decided right now I'm just gonna go and pick up some flowers just to add that little final touch, and then I'm gonna head home, set up a camera so you guys can see her reaction, and then just wait for her to come home. I'm gonna get home to like maybe 9:30. I think it hurt me more to pay $75 for this than it did for me to pay what I paid for that bag. This is flowers. Freaking 75 bucks just for flowers. But anyways, just want to see her happy. I want to see her, you know, be herself again, because I know she hasn't really been herself lately, and I miss that about her. You know, she's always very happy, very outgoing. You know, she's always smiling. So I want my baby back. for me, her mom, she's like a second mom to me, you know. She's always like looked out for me. She's always, you know, loved me. She always appreciates me, and you know, she calls me like su güerito, and she's the sweetest lady, you know. So obviously it hurts me too, but at the same time, like I can't break, you know, because if I do, then Anita's only gonna feel better. So I have to be her shoulder to encourage her and motivate her. And I know you guys are gonna motivate her and encourage her as well once you guys see this video. So first off, just thank you guys for all the love and support that you show my family and myself. I guess I'm gonna head home right now. I'm gonna eat something really quick, and then I'm gonna set it up and make it nice for her. And I'll see you guys right now. Honestly, I'm so nervous, and I know this waiting is gonna kill me because I would want for her to be at home, you know, ASAP. But it's 7 p.m. right now. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get home to like 9:30. So I'm just gonna figure out how to make those two hours go by fast. Love you guys, and I'll see you right now. All right, guys. So I just got back home. I'm trying to figure out how to set this up. I got the bag right here. I know for sure I'll probably have the card here, but I don't know if I should lay down the flowers like right here so that they look nice and pretty, or leave them on this vase that we have. I'm gonna place the camera right there. I think I'm just gonna lay it down. I think it'll look nicer. Yeah, I think it's gonna look nicer like this. The flowers like that, laying down. You see the bag. I'll place the note right here, and I'll place the camera right there. So now all I gotta do is wait for her to come home and get her reaction. All right, guys, she's here. She's here. I'm not even ready. Let me set up the camera real quick. Hopefully this covers her. She's pretty short, so hopefully.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Yeah, nothing with your mom. She needs to encourage you. I love you. I wasn't really mad at you guys. I was just extending it. Think it's gonna be okay with it? Were you surprised?
Yeah.
I did the surprise.
It was all Mila's idea, actually.
Why?
But
You
Mila was your
didn't even
idea.
tell me anything.
Because I'm good at secret. My camera told me a lot of things.
You're so good, mommy. This was your idea? Really?
Last time I told Dada, how about let's get some more flowers?
They're super big.
I know,
Look, get
they're
'em.
huge.
Anita is always stealing my shirts. Look at this. For the moment of truth. Hopefully you like it.
What is it? I've never owned
I
it.
already know what it is.
How about
Is it
it?
lipstick or what?
They gave you like a sample perfume.
Wow. You know what kind of it reminds me of?
Can?
No. Blue. The blue.
Oh, by Dolce &
By
Gabbana?
Dolce
Yeah.
Gabbana. It smells like exactly the one. It smells so bomb.
This all started because of you, Mila.
Why?
Because
So
she wants
I need a rundown or what?
So, me,
Because I know that you've been working hard, so I just wanted to give you that surprise.
Babe, seriously? She said that?
I vlogged all of it since the beginning.
You really did that, mommy?
Hermosa. Llores, mami. We love you. Dile everything's gonna be okay, mom. Dile we love you, mom.
Love you, Mama.
Like my mom being sick and, you know, just like, it was crazy because earlier I was just feeling so bad because I haven't been able to care for her, you know, she's like sick too, and I was just feeling so bad earlier because
No, But you know you're doing the
babe,
best, you know.
You know, I still felt like she's sick and she needs my attention, and you know, I just felt like I was kind of leaving her to the side, and I felt like I didn't want to make her feel, you know, that like some type of way. And the fact that, you know, she didn't even see it like that, like, you know, she sees it as like my mom's working hard, she deserves, you know, like I just didn't expect that.
Well, you know, Mila's super independent, you know. She understands.
No,
She's
I
so
know
smart.
that, but like,
You know what I mean?
at the end of the day, she's still a little girl, you know, and
We're gonna get through this like we always do. You love you, mom. You love it to regalo, mom. You've never owned one of these, huh? But you don't even know how to open it, huh? Jammers haven't seen it either.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
You already know? You see it already? Oh wow.
I don't really know it's a
Oh
ball.
my
Bog
god.
back.
This is so pretty, babe.
You like it?
Did you get from the callejones?
Yep.
Where's the
The receipts in there.
You're Brad pranking me.
No, I pinky promise. My favorite. This is my favorite part of the bag.
Oh wow.
The strap.
God.
Look at it.
Wow.
It's so nice,
I don't even
huh?
want to wear it. I don't even wear my Gucci one because I don't want it like.
It's not Gucci. Saint Laurent.
Saint Laurent one. I don't even wear it because no quiero que se me haga fea.
Yeah,
They're
there we
like
go.
tied on there so that way you don't. Ignorancia.
Okay, I see you, girl. I see you.
Okay.
It's so pretty.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to use it.
It looks like my belt.
Oh yeah, you're the same
Huh.
texture. Had me mad all this time.
Mhm.
So this.
I was trying to get it yesterday, and when I got to the mall, they were closed. I was like, oh my god. So then I had to go back to that. And the one that I originally wanted to get you, it wasn't in stock. There was only like 10 left in the country. And
Which one did you want to get me?
I'll show you.
As soon as they have it in stock.
So we would go and then exchange it for the tan one, and then it would just probably take like a week or two
Oh yeah.
for you to get them.
That way, because I have a black one already. It's so crazy, babe. Because yesterday we were at, remember I told you I went to go pick up my mom's medical records. All her blood work, all her CT scans, like everything. Like she's healthy, she's good. Like everything, babe. And the only hope I had was her colonoscopy and her endoscopy. Like the only hope was for us to find something there, you know. And yesterday when I talked to the lady, she said she took a biopsy. She's like, but it's not. She's like, it's not cancer. She's like, I know it's not. She's like, the only reason why I took it is just for my own safety, for my own peace of mind. And she's like, and the pancreatic mass, she's like, I didn't see nothing. She's like, but I'm requesting a CT scan because everything is normal on the inside. She's like, so now I want to see around to see if everything is fine. And I'm like, well, they did it
The CT
6
scan.
times. The CT scans they've done 6 times. And she's like, did they mention anything about having a mass in her pancreas or anything abnormal, her blood work? And I'm like, no, everything's fine. And she's like, oh, then I don't need her to do a CT scan. So then I'm like, you know, then what's wrong with my mom? Like, you know, everything, her blood work, everything is normal. And she was fine yesterday, and then today again she felt sick. And she's like, me siento mal otra vez, you know, and like se volvió a tirar en el piso, and I was like yesterday, let me tell you first this, like we went to her, get her medical records.
Do you want to keep recording or no?
Yeah, you just keep recording. We went to go, because I want them to know this. So we went to go get her medical records at the hospital, and there's a little chapel. And like, they told us, oh, it's gonna be an hour and 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, like I'll just wait here, you know? And like we were sitting right across from it, and I'm like, and I noticed, I was like, oh, like mami, like there's una little como iglesita. And she was like, oh, like yo no sabía. And I'm like, some just like, you know, I was just like, I just want to go in there. So like nos metimos, and like I grabbed some holy water, and like me metí, and like I was just like estaba yo rezando, you know. I was just like, it's just been so tough. I was just like asking God, you know, like just help me, like just give me me the strength, like, you know, just help me like get through this, like what, like, you know, like not questioning him why this is happening, but like telling him, like, you know, like, what are you trying to have me learn from this, like what, you know? So I was just like begging him to like guide me, help me, like give me a sign, like just, you know, if something, like something that I can help my mom, you know, because like it sucks seeing her like that. So like I was just crying in church, and you know, like that. But like it's crazy because like I know she's sick, but like deep down in my heart, like I know she's gonna be okay. Like I don't know, it's so weird for me to explain it. And so then like I was just asking God, you know, like I was like, I like to like toda mi fe, you know, like just trusting you, and like whatever it is that you want, like it's gonna be, you know, I accept it. And so then today my mom like se volvió a sentir mal, and I'm like what is it, you know, because if everything's normal, like outside, inside, blood work, everything like it is, you know. And then babe, I swear, like I don't know, like Diosito is so big, babe, like que se me metió así, like just something in my head, like the word hypertension. Like I swear, babe, it was so crazy, like that word se me metió en mi cabeza, and I'm like, I search it up, you know, and I'm like looking for all the symptoms. And then like me paro and I'm like, mami, like tú nunca te has checado tus presiones, like your blood pressure? She's like no, mija. And I'm like, mami, yo sé que tienes, like, babe, like I just knew in my heart, like I swear, babe, like it's so crazy, like I knew in my heart. I'm like, mami, yo ya sé que tienes. She's like, ¿qué? And I'm like, tú sufres de la presión alta. And she's like, no creo, like, ¿por qué no me lo encontraron en el hospital? And I was like my mind, babe, was just running like 1,000 miles per hour. I was like, give me all your paperwork, like I gathered all her discharge papers, and like I started looking through them, and all of them had said like hypertension, that word hypertension, follow up for hypertension. Like I was just like, oh my God, like this whole time I was so focused on
the worst.
Mama told me in the car that she suffers by hypertension.
High blood pressure. So I'm like, oh my God, like that's what you have. And like I looked at all the symptoms, babe, it's everything she has. So I'm like you know what, like todo el día I'm gonna be monitoring your high blood pressure, and all day, babe, I was monitoring it alta. And I was like, you know what, like let's go to the hospital. I was like, let me take you to urgent care. And we got there, and this nurse, I took her to urgent care, and they closed at 8 they closed, but 7:30 is the last time they see patients. So me la llevé a mi mamá porque se sentía malita otra vez. So I take her, and then the nurse was like, oh, like we can't see her anymore because it's 7:35, like after 7 we can't see her. And I'm like okay, like I understand, you know. I'm like, but like can I just like ask you for what you think? And she's like, yeah, like what's going on, like what's wrong? So I start telling her. She's like, I remember your mom, she was just here like 2 weeks ago. She's like, I'm the one that called the ambulance. That's when you went, remember? She's like, I called the ambulance. She's like, because she came in with really high blood pressure. She's like, and if she would have had like a vomiting attack, she would have had a stroke. She's like, that's why I didn't let her go home to you. She's like, I called the ambulance. And I was like, oh my God. So me and her sit down, babe. She's like, you know what, let me go take her blood pressure out. And she's like, and if she does, she's like, she needs medical attention right away. So like me and her, babe, like we sit down, and I tell her, I'm like, we've done a colonoscopy and then like endoscopy and all of that. And I'm like, everything's normal, all her things are normal. And I'm like, but look. So I start pulling out all the papers. I'm like, all the time she's been to the ER, I'm like, her blood pressures have been high. And I'm like, look what it says here. It says a follow-up with her primary doctor for hypertension. And she's like, yeah, like she needed a follow-up. And I'm like, but the first time I ever took her, I was like, the lady said that my mom was fine at that clinic. And she was like, no. She's like they did not treat her the way they should have. She's like, you know what? On Saturday, your mom's gonna start taking medication because that's or your mom or she's like sometimes when you have high blood pressure you can control it with diet. She's like, but like your mom has it way too advanced. Like she's gonna start medication on Saturday. So like, babe, she was so amazing. Like she was doing all these paperwork. She's like, on Saturday, that's the earliest appointment I can get her at 10:35. She's like, bring her. She's like, I'm 100% the doctor's gonna start her on medication because like that's what it is. I was like, oh my god, babe, like, and then I call my tia. And I'm like, cause you know my tia would go to Mexico, and she knew that all my grandpa's history. So I called her and I'm like, tia, like, did my grandpa have high blood pressure or my grandma? You know, because sometimes it's hereditary. So she's like, oh, sí, tu abuelito. She's like, tu abuelito sufría de presión alta, and I was like, how
That's
did
crazy.
I, you know? And so I told her, I'm like, que sentía mi abuelito. She's like, oh, like náuseas, vómitos, presión en su pecho. And I was like, my mom was like, es lo que yo siento. And I was like,
That's crazy, babe.
that's crazy. So Saturday at 10:35, she has her appointment. She's gonna start medication, babe.
That's crazy. God works in mysterious ways, you know?
Like, how crazy is that?
That's insane. That gave me
Like,
chills.
But think about this, babe. Like, I was telling my mom, like, you know what? Like, God loves you. It's not your time to go, because on Monday, you that was a sign you were gonna have a stroke,
Yeah.
because her blood pressure was so high. Babe. Like, she lost conscience. Dice que she felt numbing, or her hands, everything. Her heart. Dice que ella, like, her tongue se le torció. Like, ya no podía hablar, babe. Like,
That's why she couldn't talk.
that was a sign of. Dice que sintió sus manos que se le hicieron así. And Jasmine was telling me, she's like, she keeps doing her hands out and she keeps looking at them porque se le torcieron. Y dice que mi mamá, like, before she lost consciousness, dice que she felt, she felt tingling all over her body, and her head, dice que sintió like a big pounding, and then like a big like thrush of hot and then cold. And she was like sweating and shaking. Y I just dice que her hands were like sticking out. Y dice mamá que ella sintió su lengua que se le torció bien feo. And she's like, yo quería hablar, pero ya no podía hablar. Chiquito. Es bien caluroso él.
Igual que yo.
Mila was always cold. Remember when she was a baby? Nunca sudaba ella.
Ay, su papi, que le da calor a mi bebé. Look at these thighs. It's okay, papi. It's okay, papi.
Ay, está modorrito. That looks so bad. Look, you guys, I haven't even plugged out my eyebrows. I'm not even kidding. Like, team no sleep, team no makeup, no nothing. But yeah, you guys, like I was telling Jose, I did not, like, usually I'm like really good at suspecting something. But like, obviously, because we were like mad at each other, I didn't suspect it or anticipate it, or even had like time to even think about something like
Good that I'm just happy that that all this happened like at a time where you feel like, you know, obviously
that's,
what you just said
babe,
with your
that's
mom.
what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
And then imagine yesterday, like, you'll feel the only reason I went to the mall yesterday was because it said that it closed at 8. So I got there like at 7:40. I mean 6:40. Thinking like I still have like an hour and 20
Yeah.
to look for something, you know?
Mama, for Halloween, we should get Aiden as
She's laughing.
Elmo. and then for Christmas, he can wear Olaf.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
me Elsa.
So I got there and I was like, okay, so I have like an hour and 20 to look for something. new.
Yeah.
And I get there and it was closed. I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So then I had to go back today.
That's crazy. That's what I'm telling you. God is like,
Perfect timing. His timing is always perfect, you know?
like, I swear, I mean, I've always, you know, had my faith strong, and I've always believed in God, but yesterday, like,
Reinforced.
you know, when I was in that chapel and, you know, I was just begging God and asking God for like strength, guidance, and I was just like, just anything, you know, any sign, any, like, just help me, like, just anything, you know. And it was crazy because he works in mysterious ways, you guys. Like, But that just tells you that whenever you are going through something, whenever you are going through something and you just feel like, because there's points where I was just like, man, like I'm exhausted, I'm like, because I'm the one right now, like the only one that's taking my mom to every doctor's appointment, like trying to figure out what is wrong. So I've been using like everything I could possibly do to help her. And imagine like everything you try to do and every door closes, right? And so then you're just like kind of lost. You're just like, well, I have nowhere to go. I have nothing else to do. And that's when I turned to God and I was just begging him. And then today, like he just placed this word in my mind and like in my head, and that's crazy. Like I cannot even explain it to you guys. Like so crazy, but like it all just perfect timing. And then the fact that I came here to this, like I wasn't expecting it, because it's been so tough. And I mean, obviously I never expect whenever I do help someone or whenever I am going through something, it's not like I'm like, fuck, like now I deserve something, I need something in return. But I'm not that type of person. But just like it all came at a perfect timing where I feel like we finally have something rather than nothing, because I feel like if he would have given this to me where I'm still like lost and stuff, it just hits different.
Again, hopefully this reinforces your faith in God just as much as it did in us, because even I wasn't expecting this, you know what I mean?
I know. I feel like we shocked each other.
Yeah, we literally shocked each other.
Aiden's face.
Watch out, my hair, it's all shocked, you see? But like God is every single bit of things that we have done, and our process has always been with placing our faith in God, like through every single step of the way, even when we didn't understand certain things. So just this moment alone like reinforced that like tenfold, you know what I mean? So just super grateful, everything, like it's so surreal how everything just played out right now. Like literally, like I was hoping to like surprise her, and then she ends up surprising me with that. So it's just super mind-blowing.
We both surprised each other.
Yeah.
But God, you guys, God is amazing. And like I said, whenever you feel lost, confused, and
in anything,
in anything, whenever you just feel like you can't, like turn to God. And honestly, you guys, like just give it your all to him. Like honestly, like just your whole heart, just give it to God. And trust me, he will always deliver. Because like I said, I felt like I was lost. I was just like hopeless. Like I just felt like I couldn't turn anywhere else. And yesterday when I went into that little chapel, I feel like God's timing is perfect. And when I went in there and I gave him, like I literally felt like I poured my heart to him, and I sincerely felt like I just felt like his whole faith. I was just like, you know what, like, because before I would question God. I was like, why is this happening to me? Why are you doing this to me? And the minute I changed that as into like, it is like, es tu voluntad, you do things for a reason. Just help me understand what that reason is, or just help me, guide me, something. And the fact that he did that today, honestly, you guys, I'm just like, God is real. God, like his presence was there, and I can't even express it anymore, but I hope, like Jose was saying, that this reinforces your faith to God. And if you are going through something, turn to God. He listens, and he always delivers, you guys. God is beautiful. And I feel like also when you're a good person and you have good intentions, God will always look after you.
Amen.
So
alright guys, so
take our story.
This is proof. Like
This
literally
is
it's crazy
proof.
that we actually got to document it, you know what I mean?
I know, it is crazy, because like I said, everything, like how does this,
cookies.
Yeah, you guys, we love you.
Love you guys.
And I'm glad. I'm so glad, like Jose was saying, that we documented this, but I'm just so glad that we get to share this experience with you. Like, it just makes things 10 times more meaningful, you know, being able to share this. And if we're able to help you guys, or, you know, and touch you in any way we can, like, God is amazing. So
Yes.
we love you guys, and we'll see you in our next video. Peace.
Bye.